I've been putting off looking under this carpet to see what's going on. I was kind of afraid of what I find. There's a hole over there in the floor. So I did a test patch here. So this is what's under the carpet. You have the glued down backing, which is stuck down. But then you've got this mysterious looking stuff here. I had thought it was kind of a thin sheet of ply, but it's not. It actually looks to be some sort of leveling compound. It's not coming off easy. Fun and games. It looks like the boards, these are the original wood flooring in this room, which is 70, 80, 90 years old, and it's kind of curved. So I've two options. One is take up all of this, take up the boards, put down and check the joists underneath, and put down some OSB sheets and bring it up to the same level as the kitchen, and just that'll be great. It won't be simple, but it'll be the best job. But the other option then is just to fill back this up with self-leveling compound and just leave well enough alone. If you've watched our first video, our plan was to kind of upgrade, was to trade up. So the more money we invest in this house, the less profit there'd be if we do that. Now we may change our minds, we may love it here and not move. So there's that to consider as well. So don't know what to do now. I think I'll just take up more carpet and have a look and see what it's like. And there's a few soft spots and a few holes and see what they're like. So this is the void under that floor we just looked at. So it doesn't look too bad from here. Now it's just wooden joist. Oh, it's all rotten that now, look. So who knows? Oh, who knows? But it's just, they're sitting on piles of stone and mortar. I just noticed a big hole in the corner. I'm not sure if I did that or the electrician did that. I don't remember doing that, but maybe it was always like that. Oh Lord, turn the light. Have a look in here. All right. Looks rotten in there. Okay. I think it's going to be joists out. New joists. Concrete blocks underneath to support them, OSB boards, and we're good to go. It's looking bad here. There's bits of rolled up newspaper stuck in the gaps, which obviously tells me that there's drafts or water, or I don't think there's water, but there's drafts anyway coming up through it. So I'm just going to take out a bit more here and have a look at this section. But I'm pretty sure I'm taking it all up. So standing here, I can feel a hole. It doesn't look like a hole. Oops. Oops. So I don't know what happened there. Why is that so bad in this spot? Oh. Well, definitely making the right choice taking this up. On this section anyway, but if we saw the big hole in it, it was rotten. I don't know why there's so much moisture in that particular area, because the rest sounds solid, but here was really moist. Like really moist. So the end of the joists here in the wall are all rotten. So I'll have more timber now for the raised flower beds in the garden. So just mush. They're not sitting in the walls at all. They've been packed up underneath. The boards are impressive. The boards are nearly 12 inches wide. Obviously these ones are rotten, but I may be able to get some good ones to make a kitchen table. Okay, that's half the floor out. Look, those joists have been in there since 1930, so it's not a big issue putting them back in the same way. We'll all be living on the moon by the time they need replacing again. Now, the other question that's come up now, again, this has always been on the table for debate. This lovely big set of French doors here, it opens out onto a street. There's a very small terrace there. You'd never sit on it. And I've always had it in my head that we should put a window in there instead, so block it up. Like realistically, with the dogs, we can't have that open for a breeze in the summer because the dogs will be just gone. So we've no way of ventilating this room other than opening the doors. So to put in a window would be just easier and also much cheaper. We got quotes for all the windows. The cheapest we got was 10,000. And the most expensive I think was 16,000. We've decided we've decided to do the windows ourselves. So these ones in here, that one again, I need to raise that up slightly for the kitchen counter. But those, they look pretty straightforward. Like the leaves come off the window, so you're just putting a frame in, plumbing it up, and they should be handy enough. This guy, it's a different kettle of fish. 3.5 grand is kind of the starting price to replace that door. At the moment, there's water coming in underneath. I can see it on the carpet that it was wet. So it's just a weak spot in the house, and it means if you're sitting here and people are walking by, they can just see straight into the room as well. So I think a tastefully done window in the front would be nice, just to maximise the light coming in. So I might have to just do a few mock-ups on the computer to see what it looks like, and we would save a good bit of money. We saved a huge amount of money doing the windows ourselves, so we do have a bit of money in the pot to do this floor and possibly this floor in here. So we'll have to just weigh up all the options. But this should be pretty straightforward. Joist in that end, drop down. Joist in that end, drop down into these slots. I don't know why they have those supports in there. Like they didn't have anything under the cellar joists halfway. So maybe someone crawled in there in their belly and put them in 50 years ago. But just try and save the floor. Anyway, that's it. I think, what time is it now? I have to tidy up a bit, take the dog for a walk, and I'll see how much more I get done. This is all the wood that came out of the floor. It's a bit rotten, but you can see the size of the boards. Like that is huge. So I don't know if it's salvageable. There's also a bit of a bend in it. We'll wait and see.